December of 2022, we launched the JrNBA League. It entails just developing basketball at the grassroots levels for kids aged 16 and under. We got the Luol Deng Foundation to be the implementing partner on the ground. And we did that for obvious reasons. One, their experience in South Sudan running basketball clinics, running basketball camps. We thought it would be important to incorporate a local partner into the partnership with them.
The NBA has been doing a lot of work in the area of JrNBA, Basketball Without Borders, and of course NBA Africa being put together. Luol was completely part of that, and we've known Amadou, who started that for a very long time. So in the UK, with LDF UK, we were also part of the JrNBA program. So we've seen the impact of it in that level, but we also know that if it comes here, it needs to be done a bit differently. So when the NBA visited in 2018, and Stanbic Bank visited our court, it started a natural conversation of how should this happen, and also the realization that a lot more South Sudanese kids are playing basketball, and also the pace in which we're picking it up. And of course, we're known as the giants of the Nile. So it sounded like something that should come naturally. So when we started the conversations through 2019 and early 2020, when we started to really want to put this and make it a concrete, COVID-19 hit and put a stand on it. So we've been talking about it through COVID-19. So finally, in the end of 2022, we were able to come to agreements and start building the court. And that's where we got to be where we are now.
Why Stanbic Bank chose basketball? One, of course, is we appreciate what the power of sports in a country, in a community. And so we wanted to engage in sports, and we wanted to invest in this in the future of the South Sudanese children. And why basketball? It's a much loved game here in South Sudan, and there's a lot of talent. This is a hotbed of talent in South Sudan.
We knew it is going to be a unique experience for the children. It was quite challenging at the beginning because people were having a lot of questions. Like, we don't have basketball courts. How are the kids going to practice? We don't know basketball. Who is going to teach us? And all these questions were there from the schools, even from the Ministry of Education. We had several meetings and they were asking this question to us. So in our planning, we came out with a very good criteria. We know there is a shortage of infrastructure in South Sudan. And then we targeted like how many schools have basketball court. And then from there, it gave us an initial step to start doing our school mapping. So the Minister of Education, Central Equatoria said, the Minister himself gave us a green light to go and do the school mapping. And we went and we did it.
The league, which has 450 kids, 30 coaches, and 36 officials, tipped off in March of 2024. During the tip-off, we conducted a mock draft. As you know, the JrNBA emulates the NBA in the US, where you have 30 teams. So in our case, we have 30 schools that are participating in the league. It was a very exciting experience, and we had Luol Deng there as we were having the mock draft. So it was quite exciting for the kids to pick a team that they were going to represent. And in a similar fashion as that of the NBA in the US, we have our Eastern Conference and we have our Western Conference here in South Sudan. And within the Eastern Conference, we have 3 divisions. We have the Juba Division, the Qatar Division, and Giada Division. And the Western Conference has Gudele Division, it has Referendum Division, and the Munuki Divisions. So over the period between March and July, we had our regular season. In the regular seasons, we're having the games happening every Saturday morning from 8:30 to about 10:30. We'd have about 2 games happening in each court. We utilized about 6 courts. Each division had a court. So, and at a given point in time on a Saturday, we'd have about 12 games running. The kids played more than 80 games during the regular season.
أنا بديت باسكتبول في 2016. طبعا زمان بديت نبدأ باسكتبول. طبعا بيتنا قريب من استاديوم 3 متر من بيت لاستاد. أنا قاعد نمشي نقعد هناك قاعد نشوف ناس قاعدين يلعبوا. طبعا ده قال لي ذات نعرف حاجة اسمها كورة باسكت. طبعا نجوي نعمل ذات. زمان ده بيجي فتوى أكاديمي اسمه دنج أكاديمي. أنا بديت مشيت هناك بديت قاعد يعلموني. طبعا أنا بقيت خلاص قاعد نلعب تمام. هي حاجة ما بطل. جاء يوم كده في أسمبل أستاذ كان قال لنا قال في دوري مدارس تاع باسكت. سألنا المنظمين قال المنظمين دي جونيور NBA. طبعا ما بعرفين كان جونيور NBA. قلنا لهم ما مشكلة قال نأسسوا لعيبة بعرف ألعب باسكت. طبعا أنا بعرف ألعب لأن أنا كويسين بعرف ألعب. من هناك أساسا جابوا لنا كوتشي مرنونا كل عملنا أي حاجة بيجا ماشيين كويس.
As part of the partnership within the Stanbic Junior NBA, one of the things that we found very critical is to invest in a court. And we unveiled that court, we constructed that court with the support of NBA Africa and the Luol Deng Foundation. And we unveiled the court in December of 2023 at St. Mark's, Munuki, a FIBA standard outdoor court. A very beautiful court, I must add. And we felt that it was important for us to start the partnership with that, so as to lay the foundation for the work that we were going to then do with the Stanbic Junior NBA program.
The camp was really nice actually. What I've enjoyed most of the time is the drills, the moves that we've been taught. Since I came here, some of the drills that I didn't know how to do it, but those of Coach Cairo, they did a lot, So I've learned the moves, I've learned hard work, patience also. What I've actually taken, is hard work, determination and prayer, and also obedience. Because, my coach, Okero, was teaching us about hard work, how we are supposed to really work on our game.
Being part of basketball as a whole, I enjoyed many things. One of it making new friends from different schools with different skills, new coaches with different experiences, and that taught me a lot. Whenever I get to the court, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna make it, because it really become part of my life.
Stanbic Junior MBA program has really created a new culture, not only in the basketball community and in the country, but within the schools that are part of it. So when you imagine 30 schools now competing in a healthy way, kids are seeing each other every weekend, they're playing basketball against each other, but the other kids who are not playing are coming and they're cheering the team on, they're coming in their school uniform, they're bringing their school flag, they have their chants, they have their happiness, they dance, they enjoy the day, whether you win or you lose. It created a culture where I'm belonging to this school, this is my school, there's a commitment to the school, there's a pride of you being in the school. And now you have young boys and girls who are the heroes of the school. This is something you see in American movies. In American movies, you look at movies like He Got Game. He Got Game, you have a varsity basketball team and they are celebrated in the school and everybody sees them as a big celebrity and all of that. This came here naturally. It means a lot, it means growth, right? It means growth in people seeing what we knew the impact of the sport was going to be in the first place for our people. A sport brings togetherness. Sports dismantles every disagreement that you have. Sports becomes the language in which you speak. You don't need to have any other common language. Sports unites you.
قلت له يا أمي فعلا كده بعد دورتها بقى أنا اللي بناوره يا أنا جبت حاجة أنا بقى أنا شيلت عبد الله أمي مرتاحة بالبيت لما أنا ملاعب ببرنامج بسيط كده بس في مودوكات سكيرة بس. أنا مبسوط شديد يعني أنا ذاتي ما أعرف نقول شنو لكن بس ربنا يقدم لقدام ويديه الفينيتو زي ما هو داير. ما شاء الله ورانا صور كم صور كده أنا شفته حتى في مولانا JrNBA جاء برضو جاني في بيت ما ولا قلت له معلوم في شنو قال لي ما شاء الله جناك بقى ماشي خلاص قلت له ايوه ماشي ان شاء الله وراني الصور حقه
One of the very touching moments that I saw is like the level of cooperation, the amount of effort that the coaches have put, the amount of effort that the students and the participants have put. Like you can get a student from another school, play his game, and then right afterwards give his shoes to another colleague from another school to play the game after.
In my school, I'm not only focusing on how to win games, I'm also focusing on how this kid will win in life, okay? Leadership is start on court, okay? And whatever the kid does on court, translate outside. So as a good leader, I don't want to teach my kid only how to play basketball. I want to teach them, you know, the good aspect of life.
So our ambition is we are a long-term partner in sports, in culture, in promoting peace, and in growing our business. So we want to see the teams grow from just the junior NBA, being able to get opportunities as they go into high school, they go into college, being able to play in the bigger league of the NBA here and internationally. We also believe ultimately, when I look at the Olympics team for South Sudan, we have got players from here who are training today. And actually by the next Olympics, I am more than excited that we should be able to see younger people from South Sudan participating as athletes in the next Olympics.
The athletes, you guys, you have an opportunity with this platform to really change your life, to change the life of your family, to change the life of your loved one. Not everybody here is going to be a professional basketball player, but you all have an opportunity to take advantage of this to go somewhere else. So don't take it lightly, keep working hard, keep encouraging each other. The way you guys approach it, how hard you play, how hard you work, it will encourage everybody to keep developing for everybody that comes after you.
Have all been inspired by what we've seen. Our efforts across the continent has been about really growing the sport, making it accessible for young people, boys and girls, and looking to create aspirational opportunities, and the Bright Stars have provided that. Programs like JrNBA is at the core of everything NBA Africa does across the continent. Young people here, boys and girls in attendance, you can legitimately dream and have huge ambitions. We will be here to support you with partners like Stanbic Bank. So this is about the next generation. We are inspired and we're looking forward to watching the finals. Congratulations to the third place team winners, and great things are going to continue to be on the horizon for this great country. Thank you, and it's an honor to be here.